Alright, welcome back folks to our Star Trek 25th anniversary playthrough. Last time we played, we did the first two missions. Now we're we started the third one, which is Love's Labor Jeopardized. And we've been doing pretty well so far. We're probably gonna mess up eventually, but we've been save scumming the whole time, so it's perfectly fine. Even if we do mess up, don't matter, because we'll just reload. So, we've made it on the space station. We got Jim, we got Bones, we got Spock, and we got Red Shirt.
This is a very dangerous situation, sir. We should proceed with caution.
Nice view of the Romulan ship. How comforting.
Nothing unusual here, Captain, though the station's computer may be able to tell us something.
Well, we already checked the computer. So, let's,
You are on the bridge of the Arc 7. This is a heavily secured door leading to another section of the station. Its access code has been breached.
well,
This is a standard door leading to another room on this deck.
okay. So,
You are on the bridge of the Arc 7. You are on the bridge. A Romulan bird of prey hovers menacingly on the view screen.
well, let's go here. Okay. What is this?
A device to accelerate neutrinos. Not much good for anything else.
Yes, neutrinos.
This chamber is where virus samples are placed.
Okay.
This is a large engineering safety door with heavy shielding. Its entry codes seem to be breached. This is a distillator used to isolate specific compounds from raw material. This is a research lab with lots of expensive equipment. This is a large refrigeration unit.
Oh.
The freezer unit is too large to take.
Oh. Wait a minute, what if I use Kirk? Aha! Do I need to get anything from there? What did I get? I got nothing. I didn't pick up anything. Actually, let's have Bones. Scan this.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
Uh-huh.
You take the Ouroboros virus culture. You take the Ouroboros virus.
I don't know if that's a good idea, though.
There are many virus culture dishes, all of them labeled Ouroboros virus. Danger.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Dr. McCoy is thinking about chemical formulas.
Scan.
He's infected with the virus, Jim.
What?
All life signs are normal. All life signs are normal. He's infected with the virus, Jim.
No.
This is a very well-equipped laboratory, Captain. Perhaps Dr. McCoy could be of some use here.
Oh no. What are we gonna do? Well, since he's infected with the virus, that's not good.
This is a distillator used to isolate specific compounds from raw material.
Throw him in the freezer.
This chamber is where virus samples are placed.
Okay, well, we can place the virus sample there. For some reason.
We have to attach something to the nozzle first. I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's. I don't have the proper medicine to cure him, Jim.
Oh no. Oh, we can put the sample there.
This is a distillator used to isolate specific compounds from raw material. This is a distillator used to isolate specific... This is a research lab with lots of expensive equipment.
Lots of expensive
This is a
equipment.
research lab with lots of expensive equipment.
Captain, I believe Dr. McCoy has the necessary skills to run that equipment. It is a standard research lab. A Crygelion-2 basic compound distillator. Excellent piece of equipment for reducing complex materials to their basic compounds. It is a standard research lab. A Hawking neutrino accelerator. It is one of the finest in production today.
I don't think I can do anything here. At least not yet. Check out the other door. Okay, what is this?
A gas tank marked H2. A gas tank marked O2. This is a synthesizer used to combine and replicate chemicals and form new compounds. This particular model has twin gas feeds. This is the door to the synthesis chamber.
In principle, Captain, this device is quite simple. When this chamber is empty and gas tanks are attached, it will combine the gases to make new compounds. If chemicals are placed in the chamber, the machine will combine them with the gases to create new materials.
Next, he'll tell us the DNA molecule is simple.
Compared to many molecular models, it is, Doctor.
I rest my case.
Bada bing.
This is a storage cabinet.
Oh. What about opening it? Oh, in here.
A small field effect anti-gravity unit useful for moving things too heavy to lift and carry by muscle alone.
Anti-gravity unit? Don't mind if I do.
You fail to obtain anything. You take the anti-grav unit.
Okay.
This is the door to the synthesis chamber.
In principle, Captain.
Next, he'll tell us
Compared to...
I rest.
An RDAC 1000. The last word in molecular replication, one of the most advanced pieces of scientific equipment ever constructed.
It would take us several hours to get this machine working, Captain. I do not believe we will need it. The synthesis chamber should be able to give us what we need.
Oh, thank you, Yashabe. How you doing?
This is a synthesizer used to combine and replicate chemicals and form new compounds. This particular model has twin gas feeds.
Okay.
I fail to see the logic. I fail to see the logic.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Save new game.
Alright, let's save. Love 4, I guess. Talk to the boys.
This is an outstanding facility, Captain.
Go bother Spock. This is the kind of place he likes.
Can I open this?
There's nothing at the moment for me to do there.
All right, then, let's skedaddle. Oh. About this door, then.
This is the engineering center for the ARC-7 space station.
What is that?
It's a standard adjustable metric socket wrench.
A wrench? Don't mind if I do.
You pick up a large wrench. Turbines of a Cochrane 500 class fusion drive, manufactured over a century ago on Alpha Centauri.
I didn't realize that they use these old fusion reactors anymore.
Actually, Doctor, as Mr. Scott would tell you, the Cochrane 500 is renowned for its reliability and perfectly suited for a station of this size.
Hey, this thing's real old, isn't it?
This is a service access panel permitting used up or worn materials to be replaced.
Oh. Let's see what we can find inside.
The panel opens. You see a gas tank labeled N2 with its feed lines running deeper into the wall.
It's what I was afraid of, Jim. I think Spock is getting worse.
Oh no. Okay. Okay, so I guess we're on a timer here.
I don't have the proper medicine to cure him, Jim.
Captain, the fusion reactor doesn't seem to have been tampered with. I suggest we leave the controls as they are.
At least all this equipment appears to be operating.
What about this bottle?
N2 gas tank.
It?
This is the engineer N2 gas tank.
Do we need it for something?
Turbines of a Cochrane.
I didn't realize that.
Actually, Doc,
Hey,
This thing's real old.
This is the engineering center for the ARC-7 space station. This is an engineering access panel allowing repairs to be made to the interior wiring in the equipment.
Okay. Can I open it?
You need something to pry this open.
Gun? Wrench? Hey there, worm.
The panel is open. You see vast quantities of dust and stripped insulation from wiring repairs made to the console in the past. There is a pile of stripped insulation that fell out of the engineering access panel.
That's not good.
There is a pile of stripped insulation that fell out of the engine.
Why are we making,
You grab a handful of insulation.
Can I get Spock to look at that?
a prime source of raw material for TLDTH gas.
Oh, am I gonna... Wait a second. Hey there, Rusty. And how you doing, Worm? Are we gonna have to do, like, all the things here? Remember last time we were checking the console.
Please select subject file. Ouroboros virus. Ouroboros virus. Atypical growth patterns for L-type virus. Opportunistic pneumococcal. Please select subject file.
Do we have the
Ouroboros
Ouroboros?
TLTDH gas. The chemical compound tantalum bilithium phthalo dihydroxide. Colorless, odorless, non-flammable, gaseous at 1 atm, and temperatures within a human norm. Early anesthetic among Vulcans and Romulans, in whom it produces laughter, feelings of exhilaration, euphoria. Sometimes please select subject file. Ouroboros virus. Nitrous oxide. A colorless non-flammable compound. N2O. Gaseous at 1 atm and temperatures within a human norm. Early anesthetic among humans, in whom it produces laughter, feelings of exhilaration, euphoria, sometimes leading to unconsciousness. Please select subject file. Ouroboros virus.
Okay,
Ouroboros.
so
Please select subject file.
if we use the
Ouroboros
insulation, we can get the
TLTDH
gas.
gas. Nitrous oxide.
We found a canister. We'll be able to move it.
Ammonia.
Ammonia, we don't know.
Ammonia. A colorless pungent compound, NH3. A common byproduct of metabolism in carbon-based life forms. Liquid or gaseous at 1 atm. Please select subject for Ouroboros ammonia dihydrogen oxide. A colorless, tasteless, non-flammable compound. H. Please select Ouroboros ammonia exit.
Okay, so we had the H2O
I failed to see the logic
H2O2
in
over
that
there.
action, Captain.
So this canister, can we take it?
The tank is large and heavy with its feed lines firmly attached.
I failed to see the logic in that action.
The tank detaches easily.
I guess this made it easier to replace the tank every so often, eh, Captain?
Thank you, Ferris.
The tank is too heavy to move by muscle alone.
Ah, remember what we got? Remember what we got? Anti-grav.
You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved freely.
It sure beats hauling it around on our backs, sir.
Thank you, Ferris.
This is the engineering center for the turbines of a Cochrane.
I didn't.
Actually, Doc,
Hey, this...
We scan that.
the fusion reactor is functioning at peak efficiency. There is no need to tamper with its current operation.
There's no need. Okay. Now what? Well,
Nothing unusual.
we have the insulation. We have that machine, so
We have distilled a quantity of polyberyl carbonate.
nice. Exactly what I wanted. Okay. Now what? We got the gas. Oh, is that why we wanted the tank? Because this tank is empty?
A gas tank marked H2. This is a synthesizer used to combine and replicate chemicals and form new compounds. This particular model has twin gas feeds.
I'm pretty sure it is. Why are we doing this? I don't know.
Nothing happens. Gas feed is on.
Oh. Gas feed is on.
Nothing happens.
I thought we had to... Spock, no.
The machine synthesizes a liter of pure water.
A clean drink of water, but I don't see its application in the context of our difficulties, Captain.
Okay. Why am I doing this?
You take a 1-liter container of pure water.
Let's save.
Save new game.
We'll have 5. So guys, you got any ideas?
This is an outstanding facility, Captain.
Well, gentlemen, I believe this equipment may be of some use.
Go bother Spock. This is the kind of place he likes.
This room is very defensible, Captain. If things get nasty, we may want to retreat to here.
Okay. Now what?
He has weak vital signs.
Oh no! I'm waiting too long. What is this?
This container contains polyberyl carbonate produced from insulation.
Well, we could make TLDR, yes, or whatever it's called, using something. This?
There is nothing at the moment for me to...
The machine synthesizes 1 liter of TLTDH gas.
An unusual compound, Captain. It can induce laughter and feelings of exhilaration in some, much the way nitrous oxide affects humans.
It doesn't affect Vulcans, of course.
Actually, Doctor, both Romulans and Vulcans suffer its effects.
Why, that's just dandy. Vulcan laughing gas.
Please, Doctor, this is not a laughing matter.
You fail to obtain any... You fail to obtain... You take a 1 liter container of TLTDH gas.
Store the H2 next to the O2. There's already a H2.
A gas tank marked H2. A gas tank marked O2.
The can looks much too heavy to carry, sir.
We have to do a H2? Because we have a H2, and the gas seems to be working for water. No, maybe?
Nothing happens. Gas feed is off.
What's the other one?
Gas feed is on. Gas feed is off.
Gas feed
Nothing happens.
is on. Gas feed is off. Can I?
The can looks much too heavy to carry, sir.
Well, if only we had something to move it. Wait a minute.
You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved freely. Nothing happens. You install the gas tank to the synthesizer's feed lines.
We did it, boys. N2N2 makes nitro. Right?
Gas feed is on.
Do it. Punch it.
The machine synthesizes a liter of ammonia.
What?
I hope you don't want me to swap the deck with that, Captain.
I think we can set this aside and not worry about it.
Well, we can make ammonia. That's how you make ammonia?
You take a 1-liter container of ammonia.
Okay. And now what? Oh, we got everything. Everything for what? I don't know. We got all the materials for the... Someone did not listen in chemistry. Chemistry was like 60 years ago. A Heather block.
Please select subject file.
Thanks for the bits.
Ouroboros virus. TLTDH gas.
We have this.
Nitrous oxide.
We have that.
Ammonia.
We have that.
Dihydrogen oxide. Exit database.
The virus has spread to me, Captain. I suggest you concentrate your efforts on the problem.
Thank you, Spock. Thank you.
Please select subject file. Ouroboros virus. Ouroboros virus. Atypical growth pattern. Please select subject file. Ouroboros TL9 exit. Please select Ouroboros virus. Please select subject Ouroboros exit.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that we gotta mix all of them together to make the cure. Right? We already got the virus.
This nozzle is where anti-agents are placed.
Anti-agents, eh? What was the first one? TLDR, right? When was that? Was that the one?
This container contains tantalum bilithium phthalodihydroxide, the infamous Romulan laughing gas.
It is a standard research lab.
Except for the Ouroboros virus, I'm not picking up anything unusual.
There is nothing at the moment from...
You take the Ouroboros virus culture.
I know. How do I use the machine? Bones.
This isn't the result I was hoping for, Jim.
No? Okay.
I certainly see nothing.
Done.
Done. Okay. thought we'd have to mix them all together, but it's not that. Oh, no. Oh.
This device is used for the rapid reproduction of virus cultures in the presence of suspected anti-agents.
Okay.
This is a distillator used to isolate specific compounds from raw material. This is a research lab with lots of expensive equipment.
Spock's gonna die.
Mr. Spock is thinking about chemical formulas.
He has weak vital signs.
Okay. How do I use this machine? Why would I use
This
this
device
machine?
is used for the rapid reproduction of virus cultures in the presence of suspected anti-agents.
Well, if the gas didn't work,
This blue-gray container holds 1 liter of ammonia.
sure, why not? Let's go. Anti-agents are like reversed Among Us. Oh, okay. Now, finally, people using terms that I can understand.
Eureka, this is it, Jim. There's not much, but all I need to do is synthesize some more, and we're in business.
Synthesize some more, eh?
Eureka, this is it, Jim.
You retrieve the Ouroboros cure sample.
What percent of credit does chat get? Oh, all of it, obviously. Put it in there. Pretty sure that didn't do anything.
This is a science lab.
Pretty
This is a
s-
science...
Pretty sure that didn't do anything.
You take the hypo with Ouroboros toxin cure.
What? Okay.
There, you're now cured.
Thank you, Doctor.
Finally, a human response.
Raises an eyebrow. Okay, well, I'm glad we got it done. Now what?
An RDAC 1000. The last word in molecular replication, one of the most advanced pieces of scientific equipment ever constructed.
It would take us several hours to get this machine working, Captain. I do not believe we will need it. The synthesis chamber should be able to give us what we need.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll save. Now that
Save new
Spock
game.
is saved, we are no longer on a timer, I would guess.
I don't suppose you'd enjoy the psychological release of a few good belly laughs, Spock. We could open the canister right here if you like.
I would strongly recommend against it, Doctor.
Why are they talking about the canister, though?
Save new game.
Why are they talking about the
Replace-
canister, though?
Captain, we can introduce the Romulan laughing gas into the station's ventilation system from here.
Okay. Well, why?
Oh, the station's fusion reactor. Very nice. What are we going to tour next? The ventilation system?
Okay. Guess we're going in the ventilation system and putting the gas in it. That it?
This is a screen and filter for the ventilation shaft. You need something to pry this open.
I don't think we were on a timer. Well, Spock was dying, so...
The vent is now open. It leads to the lower deck.
Well, let's gas them.
With a hiss, the Romulan laughing gas billows down the vent. Things are strangely quiet below.
Okay.
Save new game. Replace
We did it. Now what? I don't know where to go. Checked everything. This way? No. This doesn't seem to be openable.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there. There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
Okay. Am I missing something? Maybe I gotta go in the vents? It's probably not vents. I don't know. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Look, a ladder. Huh? Oh. Yeah, that's the ladder.
Save new game. Replace
Can we use it? I don't think we can use it. Hadn't seen it before. I thought it was part of the... Well, that's why we used the gas.
These Romulans are totally out of it. These Romulans are totally out of it.
Okay.
These Romulans are totally out of it. These Romulans are totally out of it.
How do I do it? There you go.
Jim, we've got to help these men before they die.
Do we, though?
These Romulans will die soon if we can't cure them.
The Romulans stir weakly, then begin to get up. They've all been cured.
They're severely dehydrated, but they'll live. We got to them in time.
Dehydrated, eh? You got agua?
The Romulans drink thirstily and empty the container.
Take it easy now. You'll feel better in a few minutes. Good thing we had the water available, Jim.
We aren't barbarians, in spite of what some people think.
All right.
Save new game. Replace previous.
The only thing is that they emptied the canister. We're out of water. And they're probably not the only ones here.
The Romulans have been cured of the Ouroboros virus.
Got a feeling we're gonna need more.
He looks at you with a puzzled expression.
We gotta make more water. Trust me.
I would not recommend removing the canister without turning off the valve.
Right?
Gas feed is off. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. Nothing happens. You install the gas tank to the synthesizer's feed lines.
Nothing happens.
Gas feed is on. The machine synthesizes a liter of pure water.
A clean drink of water, but I don't see its application in the context of our difficulties, Captain.
You take a 1-liter container of pure water.
Should we make more?
The machine synthesizes
A clean drink of water, but I...
You take a 1-liter
Oh, we only get one? Okay. Because we already got the cure, so we don't need ammonia. We don't need LDR gas, because we already gassed these guys.
Save new game. Replace previous game. This is a very advanced research laboratory. This Romulan commander is unconscious.
Okay.
Dr. Anthony Cheever, Marcus's assistant. He has been bound by the Romulans.
Hey, does anyone in Starfleet know how to untie a knot?
I do. You just pull on the ropes until they're untied.
I don't care who does it, but could somebody get around to doing it on this star date?
I'm not untying you.
Dr. Carol Marcus, head of this station's research team.
How about someone giving us a hand?
Okay, well, let's, probably gotta cure the commander.
There's nothing there requiring a... There's nothing there requiring... He's infected with the virus too, Jim.
The Romulan Preax stirs weakly, then begins to get up. He has been cured.
He's severely dehydrated, but he'll live.
Got your water.
The Romulan Preax drinks thirstily and empties the container.
Take it easy now. You'll feel better in a few minutes. Good thing we had the water available, Jim.
We aren't barbarians, in spite of what some might think.
Let's untie the guys.
He looks at you with a puzzled expression. He looks at you with a puzzled expression.
Thank God it's you, Jim. I'm so glad you came.
It's about time someone got here.
Thank you for saving our station, Jim.
I have called off the Romulan attack on this station, Kirk. I believed your virus was some kind of deliberate attack, but your great honor and compassion have convinced me otherwise.
You also conducted yourself in the most honorable fashion, Centurion Preax. You may return to Romulan space without Federation interference. I assure you, the Federation would never undertake such a foul program. It was all an accident, right, Dr. Marcus? Save it for someone who's buying, Preax. Leave Federation space immediately or we'll scatter your atoms across the quadrant. You also conducted yourself in the most honorable fashion, Centurion Preax. You may return to Romulan space without Federation interference.
Like, honestly, like which one would you choose? Like which one would you hear in a Star Trek episode, right?
I assure you, you also conducted yourself in the most honorable fashion, Centurion Preax. You may return to Romulan space without Federation interference.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I assure you, the Federation would never undertake such a foul program. It was all an accident, right, Dr. Marcus?
Possibly, you know, I'm not sure about this, right, Dr. Marcus? Wink, wink.
Save it for someone who's buying, Preax. Leave Federation space immediately or we'll scatter your atoms across the quadrant.
I gotta move my chat window. Three. No way, 3.
You also conducted yourself in the most honorable fashion, Centurion Preax. You may return to Romulan space without Federation interference.
It's gotta be this one. Block nose. Block nose. I'm going with this one.
You are an honorable adversary, Kirk. Jolon True.
You are also a worthy opponent, Preax. May you live long and prosper.
Raises an eyebrow. Oh, hey, Jake. How,
You'll never cease to amaze me,
how did it
Jim.
go?
Goodbye, Carol.
Goodbye, Jim.
Well, gentlemen, let's go home.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Arc 7 and evaluate your performance at 100%. You and your crew received 4 commendation points. A perfect mission, Jim. You are a model for all Starfleet.
I wonder if I'll see Carol again.
Well, if you don't, you can always drown your sorrow in some Romulan ale.
That's illegal, Bones.
Tell that to the Romulans, Jim. I found a whole case they brought on board the Arc 7.
They'll never replace Scotch, Captain.
That it won't, Mr. Scott.
All right.
Another fine mess.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have reports of an undetermined number of Velasi pirate ships in your sector. You are ordered to proceed to the Harlequin star system immediately and investigate. Starfleet out.
Oh boy, another ship battle. Kirk.
Save new game.
What's the name? Another fine mess? Mess 1. Alright, we gotta go to the Harlequin. Let me pull up my maps. What the hell is Harlequin? Four. That would be there. Okay. Didn't you suck massively at this game? No, it's not the same game.
We have arrived at Harlequin. Two Elassie ships approaching fast, Captain. I'm also picking up an ion trail from a small ship, probably a scout. It left the sector just as we arrived. It appears likely that we interrupted the pirate attack on the scout.
Message from the Elassie captain, sir.
We'll show you what happens to those who come between us and our prey. Prepare to die!
Raising shields. Arming weapons.
Fighting two ships? Why? Like I'm trying to lead the shots here. Okay. Sure wasn't this game. Yeah, I'm pretty positive.
Target analysis on. Target analysis on.
Jeez. Can't believe we're fighting two ships though. We're not gonna make it. Oh. We're not gonna make it. Scott, you wanna, I don't know, fix something?
Our weapons are offline. Our weapons are offline.
Well, that's not good. Get them back online.
Our weapons are offline. Our weapons are offline.
No.
The Enterprise has been destroyed. Load a previously saved game.
It's Ogre. Fine mess indeed. Alright, gotta go to Harlequin again.
We have arrived at Harlequin. 2 Elassie ships approaching.
Message from the Elassie captain, sir.
We'll show you what happens to those who come between us and our prey. Prepare to die!
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
Target analysis of.
Fighting 2 ships is at one. Fighting 1 ship is a huge pain in the ass.
Target analysis off.
There's something I want to check though. Okay, never mind. Checking the controls here.
Target analysis of.
Please turn off the ambient sound. I can do that, but... No laser sounds. What? What's wrong? You guys didn't want the ambient sound. Now you guys want it? We need the beep and rattle. Pew, pew. So much firing. Shields are failing. Jeez. If only I knew that I was getting hit. Weapons are back online. I think. Do low-pitched beeps and rattles. How many hours will you be stuck in this battle? At least an hour. At least an hour. All right. Sorry. I need to hear my damage sounds.
We have arrived at Halton. Two Elassie.
Message from the Elassie.
Raising shields. Target analysis of.
Arming weapons.
When they fire at us, they're hitting us. If they're firing off screen, they are hitting us.
Target analysis off. Target analysis off.
And change the speed. Ain't changing no speed here. Okay, no, I see the speed now. these scout ships, right? The TV's busted. You're hitting like a quarter of the shots. Well, I mean, the controls like complete garbage, so maybe if they didn't put a battle section in a adventure game. Got one though.
Enterprise has been destroyed. Load a previously saved game.
We got one though.
We have arrived at home. 2 Elassie ships.
Message from the Elassie captains.
We'll show you.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
Target analysis off.
Went terribly.
We have arrived at home.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
2 Elassie ships.
Message from the Elassie captains, sir.
We'll show.
Target analysis off.
And we gotta chase the white one. There's only one left. Like, I don't have a huge screen to work with here. I'm playing in like 320 by 240.
The ion trail of the scout ship leads to the Harappan system, Captain.
Picking up a subspace signal, sir. It's very weak.
Patch it through, Lieutenant.
Enterprise? Is that you, Kirk? Friend Kirk, I can't believe they sent you to rescue me.
That sounds like... No, please, say it isn't.
I have a visual signal now, sir.
You've come to help me, Kirk. You've got to help me. I have had a terrible misunderstanding with the Alasi traders. Traders? They're out to kill me, Kirk.
Fancy that.
No, see here, Kirk. I sold my Mud's miracle digrammers in perfectly good faith. A little sideline work, you understand. Now they won't leave me alone. No. They're tracking me again. I can't send coordinates. You have to come protect me. I'm a registered ship with the Federation. Mud out.
I'm afraid his ship is registered, Captain, and regulations require we respond to his distress signal.
All right. Well, we survived somehow.
Save new game.
Computer analysis suggests 91.331% chance that the speaker was Harcourt Fenton Mudd, Harry, to his friends.
Okay. Oh. Not what I wanted to do. Why would I warp?
We're off course, Captain.
Instruments indicate that we have crossed the
Trouble, Captain.
Damage control.
Message from the Romulan.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Enterprise.
Not what I wanted to do. I gotta look up the controls again.
Starfleet confirms that we are to answer the distress signal and proceed to the Harapan system, Captain.
Harapan system. Harapan system is... It's right there.
The Harapan system is binary, with a neutron pulsar in the vicinity causing difficulties with our sensor readings. I was able to trace Mudd's transmission to this derelict.
So, our friend Harry is on board, no doubt. Can you tell me anything about the derelict vessel?
There are 6 major subdivisions within the hull. All systems are down. There is, however, limited atmospheric integrity. The environment appears to be the result of a temporary save-a-ship life support generator. Not exactly a reliable model, Captain.
We're being hailed by Mr. Mudd, sir.
Captain, you came. I'm touched.
Harry, I have to be touched in the head to have anything to do with you. How's your lovely wife, Stella?
That was a dirty trick, Kirk. However, you'll be glad to know I let bygones be bygones. If the Enterprise will stand by and fend off any pirates, I'll just finish my salvage operation here and be out of your hair.
Computer records document that you filed notice that there was no salvageable value here, and that the ship was a common passenger tug.
Did I say no value? Minimal, Captain, minimal. I meant nothing too promising when I filed the report. We both know my judgment isn't always perfect.
I would say your judgment is never perfect, Harry. Perhaps we should beam over and judge the situation for ourselves.
Ah, that isn't necessary, Kirk. I can handle... I mean...
Harry, relax. We're old friends. We'll understand if things aren't picked up and looking neat. Kirk out.
I would very much like to see this alien ship, but the prospect of dealing with Harcourt Fenton Mudd again gives me pause.
Save new game. Replace...
Our orders are to render whatever assistance we can, sir.
All right, well, let's beam on.
Captain, the shields are up.
Oh.
Lowering shields, Captain.
Disarming weapons.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
I don't remember this guy at all.
Welcome, Captain Kirk. So glad you're here. The Elazi have been terrible trouble to me.
Well, you're terrible trouble to me, Harry. Tell me what this is all about.
I happened upon this ship not long ago and dutifully registered as salvage, mind you. In the hold here, I discovered one of these devices in that box over there. When I tried one on a wall, it floated off the grease and dirt. Perfect for cleaning, near as I could see. I peddled a few of these Mudd's miracle degrimers, and everything was going perfectly well.
Then something went wrong, right?
Actually, no, Doctor, not then. I'd started offering a few other little items I found. Mudd's limited coffee substitute, a great little specialty item. Lenses to affirm packaging build-your-own telescope kits. The collection of novelty paints, things like that. All of a sudden, the Elazi pirates are asking for me in every quadrant, wanting to know where I'm getting my goods.
I see, Harry. Well, we'll look around here while the Enterprise remains close by.
Look around all you like, Captain, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. I've registered this derelict as my salvage, and I don't want you running off with all my prizes.
Harry, as official representatives of the Federation and of Starfleet, we recognize your rights to legitimate salvage. Need I say more?
I understand perfectly, Captain. Carry on, Captain.
All right.
Save new game. Replace previous...
Well, let's do what we usually do and scan everything. We'll talk to the boys first.
Jim, you can't seriously be thinking of helping Mudd after all he's done.
Bones, Federation law is clear on this. Federation law protects everyone, even Harry Mudd.
Yeah, and we all know how devoted I am to Federation law.
About as much as the Klingons are devoted to pacifism.
Given the past record of Harry Mudd, Captain, I strongly recommend that you do not trust him.
Mr. Spock, whatever gave you that impression? I thought Vulcans were supposed to be logical.
I am. Your record is that of a greedy, amoral, sociopathic fraud who preys upon human emotion, most notably gullibility.
For once, Spock, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Why, I've never been so insulted in all my life.
So, you say you know how to break the gambling machines on Kurlon 4?
It's a system that cost a gambler his life, boy. He crawled up to me and whispered it with his dying breath. And it can be yours for a mere 200 credits.
Sorry, Mr. Mudd. My mother didn't raise any fools in her family.
Starfleet! You're all the same. No sense of adventure. Kirk, my friend, when have I ever given you the slightest bit of trouble?
There was the time that you tried to commandeer the Enterprise to sell wives to minors. And then there was the time you stole the Enterprise to exchange us for androids, who were holding you prisoner.
Perhaps there have been a few minor misunderstandings.
Don't push your luck, Harry.
Don't push your luck, Harry. Well, this...
These are computer memory transfer media, probably designed for use with the alien computer system.
A small energy device with a flanged opening at the front, about the size of one's thumbnail.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor. There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
Oh.
These lenses are finely made magnifiers, but I can't help wonder if that's what the aliens really use them for. There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor. There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
Okay.
Done. Done.
Done.
Done.
Done what? Well, you know, done. We're done. We're done, boys. Pack it up.
One of Mudd's miracle degrimers. These lenses, about the size of one's thumbnail, magnify like fine optical glass. Shiny dodecagons as long as one's hand, highly reflective, shimmering with the prismatic rainbow look of oil on water. One of Mudd's miracle degrimers. These lenses, about the size of one's thumbnail, magnify like fine optical glass. Shiny dodecagons as long as one's hand, highly reflective, shimmering with the prismatic rainbow look of oil on water.
Oh, okay.
Why do I have the feeling that I'm about to have a bad day?
Kirk, now that we're together...
It was a rhetorical question, Harry.
Jim, you can't seriously be...
Bones, Federation...
Yeah, and we all...
About as much...
Save new game. Too many games save. Save new game. Cancel. Delete previous game. Save new game.
S3.
An elaborate piece of alien-looking machinery. The room reminds you of the weapons room of some old-style warships from the early days of starfaring. The room reminds you of the weapons room of some old-style warships from the early days of starfaring. These cylinders have fallen down from the rest. A red triangular button. 2 yellow triangular buttons. A large claw-like device hanging from the ceiling.
Okay.
These cylinders have fallen down from the rest. An elaborate piece of alien-looking machinery.
Well, let's scan
One
everything.
Starfleet issue sign.
A weapons delivery system. It appears to be an accessory tied directly to the alien equivalent of our ship's phasers and photon torpedoes. Unique, Captain. I believe these are self-referencing packed quantum cartridges.
Power boosters! Oh, I've read about those, but they're just theoretical.
Evidently, these are more than theoretical, Lieutenant Bugert. The energy initially released is infinitesimally small, but boosts itself until the power finally released is comparable to our photon torpedoes.
The technical journals discussing the possibilities indicated it would create a weapon of greater range than those we have now, if not a greater punch.
The machinery to deliver these cartridges would be an engineering feat as well, Captain.
This is much too heavy to lift.
The control panel has power running to it, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
Nothing to report.
Nothing to report, Captain. It seems to be part of the loading system for the weapon. It is also fully functional. The control panel has power running to it, Captain.
Okay. Should we use them?
The device has finished loading, Captain.
Yeah. Okay. Let's press another button. It did save, right?
The device has been unloaded, Captain.
Okay, now, so the blue button, load up. Yellow button, unload. Any guesses what the red button does?
The device has finished loading, Captain. I believe, Captain, that this weapon must be hooked up through the main weapons battery. However, I've already examined the weapons console, and the main weapons battery on this ship was completely destroyed in the action, which made her a derelict. Mr. Scott would have to go over this thoroughly, but I would recommend we try to take this weapon with us to the Enterprise.
I don't think we should tinker with technology we don't understand, Spock, and I'm surprised you'd suggest such a thing. I agree that we should take it aboard the Enterprise. I'll try to raise the ship. Kirk to Enterprise. Kirk to Enterprise. I agree that we should take it aboard the Enterprise.
Why would we not take this?
I'll try to raise the ship. Kirk to Enterprise. I don't think we should tinker with technology we don't understand, Spock, and I'm surprised you'd suggest such a thing. I agree that we should take it aboard the Enterprise. I'll try to raise the ship. Kirk to Enterprise. Kirk to Enterprise.
Oh. Got problems.
Save new game. Too many games. Save new game. Cancel. Delete previous game. Save new game.
Hey, Harriet, what about these weapons we got here? The hell is this? The hell is this? Boys?
Well, Jim, as long as we don't strangle Harry Mudd, I can't see very much for me to do on this mission.
Let's hope there isn't too much for you to do back at the Enterprise.
Unlike humans, I do not decrease my efficiency with meaningless dialogue.
Spock, meaningless conversation is one of life's great pleasures.
When we get back to the Enterprise, you're gonna have to tell me everything you know about this Mudd guy. No, sir.
You know, Lieutenant, they say if you can't say anything good about a person, you shouldn't say anything at all. In that case, I've got a lot I shouldn't say about Harry Mudd.
You get no response.
Just think of it, Spock. An advanced civilization with powerful technology and nearly unlimited knowledge, and yet all of that didn't save them.
It is a sobering thought, Captain.
All right, let's scan everything.
An unusual matter-antimatter engine, reminiscent of the designs created by the Hupuan of Seganis 4. This Save-A-Ship life support generator has seen a great deal of use. It was never a reliable model, being prone to break down without warning. It is, however, properly connected, with warning alarms for temperature, atmosphere, and radiation. This room appears to have been the alien ship's engine pod. A ship-to-ship access hatch and a temporary life support generator are evidently recent additions. As one would expect, Mr. Mudd has sealed the hatch with his personal code. We cannot enter his ship, Captain.
I suspect that's a blessing in disguise, Mr. Spock.
As one would expect, Mr. Mudd has sealed the hatch with his personal code. We cannot enter his ship, Captain.
I suspect that's a blessing in disguise, Mr. Spock.
Okay, Mr.
This room appears to have been the alien ship's engine pod. A ship-to-ship access hatch and a temporary life support generator are evidently recent additions. This room appears to have been... This Save-A-Ship...
A Save-A-Ship emergency life support generator generally used for temporary life support during evacuation of small damaged ships.
Evidently, Mr. Mudd was unwilling to pay the price for a reliable salvage model.
You look but see nothing of note. 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 Tall, transparent columns run through the ceiling. Energy crackles in between the dodecahedrons inside them.
Okay. Ooh.
Are you religious, Jim? Is Harry Mudd a divine punishment for anything we did wrong?
I can't think of anything we did that was that bad. Sometimes I wish I'd become an archaeology professor instead of a Starfleet captain.
You look troubled, Captain.
Sorry if I was bothering you. I was just silently cursing the day I met Harry Mudd.
Captain, count your blessings. We haven't met any salt vampires or deranged computers, blood-draining clouds, cell-imploding sirens, Greek gods, or any of the other things that people keep telling me about in security.
There's not much I wouldn't do to not have to deal with Mudd.
Save new game. Replace small containers of oddly colored liquids. This seems to be the main monitoring station for the beds. Above it is some sort of dispensary.
Where are we?
This seems to be the main monitor. You look but see nothing of note. Padded inclines resembling a bed. Padded inclines resembling a bed.
Scan.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. This room closely resembles the Enterprise sickbay. The beds are powered, as is the central post console.
Powered beds. The future.
It would be interesting to analyze them back aboard the Enterprise, but these are probably vaccines, medicines, and research viruses.
Do they pose any threat to us, Doctor?
None seems likely to have any effect on human or Vulcan physiology. To be on the safe side, though, I wouldn't recommend taking a snootful from one of the capsules. There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
Okay. Seems to be a button over there.
You look but see nothing of note. You look but see nothing of note.
There is nothing at the moment from...
Okay. Back to the boys.
We've done quite well so far, Captain.
In spite of Harry Mudd.
Speak of the devil. Where is that little angel?
We've done quite well so far, Captain.
In spite of Harry Mudd.
Speak of the devil. Where is that little angel? Boldly go where no man has gone before. We are here, Jim.
This may have been their bridge, but this sure doesn't look like the Enterprise.
I'm speechless, Mr. Spock. Words cannot adequately describe this place.
Okay. Let's scan everything. Oh.
Evidently the aliens' bridge, their centralized control. A closer look may provide more information.
Closer look?
This is clearly the control center for the ship, Captain. I cannot deduce much information, but I do observe two things.
Go on, Mr. Spock.
This station definitely is configured differently from the one beside me.
This shouldn't be surprising. After all, there are two stations.
That may be, Doctor. But if you'll recall, all the Enterprise's different stations link into the same computer network bank, and...
What else can you determine at this stage, Mr. Spock?
These people have a fixation for the number 6, and even divisors and multiplicans thereof. 3s and 12s in particular. I believe this may be the necessary first clue to understanding the aliens.
Uh-oh.
You look but see nothing of note. You look but see nothing of note. You look but see nothing of note. You see a plain gray screen. This appears to be some sort of engineering instrument.
Oh.
It is a multi-bit compact duver with its own Draktar traction unit and clamp kit.
A duver? Don't mind if I do.
You look but see nothing of note. 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 You look but see nothing of note.
It appears to be a view screen, much like the one on board the Enterprise. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. It appears to be a view screen, much like the...
Okay.
Save new game. Replay.
This station definitely is configured differently from the one beside me. This station definitely is configured differently from the one beside me. This station definitely... I fail to see the lot. This station definitely is
Okay, whatever. Nothing else here? Harry, no!
Why, Captain!
Jim, that doesn't look good at all. Harry, let me take a look at you and check whether that had some deleterious effect.
No, you're all space aliens. You're little gray men from inside the hollow earth. You want to experiment on my body parts. Stay away from me!
Deleterious effects. I guess I don't even need my tricorder to know that.
You'll mind control me, kidnap my children, dissect my dog.
If we can get him on one of the beds and get it active, I think he can be cured. Otherwise, he's likely to become increasingly violent.
Stay away from me!
Are you religious, Jim? Is Harry Mudd...
I can't think.
You look troubled.
Sorry if I was
Did we shoot him?
I don't think the phaser will have the usual effect, Captain. We'll have to think of something else.
Yaha! I feel faster, smarter, strong enough to take you all on! You're really lizard men wearing human masks. His is coming off! I know you for what you really are. I'll tell the whole world, and then where will you be?
Which should we do? We can't phaser him. Karate chop. Well, Spock has that, neck thing. Oh, we can try it. Well, that was easy.
All yours now, Dr. McCoy.
I need to understand more about the aliens before I can make this bed and its instrumentation function.
Okay.
There's nothing there requiring a ship's... There's nothing there requiring... There's nothing there requiring...
Nothing to report. Nothing to report, Captain.
It would be interesting to analyze them back aboard the Enterprise, but these are probably vaccines, medicines, and research viruses.
Do they pose any threat to us, Doctor?
None seems likely to have any effect on human or Vulcan physiology. To be on the safe side, though, I wouldn't recommend taking a snootful from one of the capsules.
Save new game. Too many games. Save new game. Delete previous game. Save new game.
S5.
We won't be able to operate any of this equipment unless we can learn more about the aliens, Jim.
And more about the aliens.
You failed to obtain...
We won't be able to...
I fail to see the logic in that action, Captain.
Well, we know they work with 666. And not 666, but by multiples of 6. Well, I don't know.
You look troubled.
Sorry if I was Sometimes
I certainly see nothing.
You look but see nothing. You look but see nothing.
Get up.
You fail to obtain anything.
I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor.
Okay. Well, we got to learn about the aliens, so. Well, he won't be moving, so. How did you?
Kirk, my friend!
There was the...
Perhaps the...
Don't push your luck.
Didn't we knock you out?
A Save-A-Ship emergency life support generator generally used for temporary life support during evacuation of small damaged ships.
Evidently, Mr. Mudd was unwilling to pay the price for a reliable salvage model. This Save-A-Ship life support generator has seen a great deal of use. It was never a reliable model, being prone to break down without warning. It is, however, properly connected, with warning alarms for temperature, atmosphere, and radiation.
What is that?
This life support generator is an unreliable model at the best of times. Tinkering with it is a gamble with your life.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay. We gotta learn.
An unusual matter-antimatter engine, reminiscent of the designs created by the Hoopoan of Seganus 4. This room appears to have been the alien ship's engine pod. A ship-to-ship access hatch and a temporary life support generator are evidently recent additions. This seems to be a crane of some sort, Captain. Currently, no power is running to it. This room appears to have been the alien ship's engine pod. A ship-to-ship access hatch and a temporary life support generator are evidently recent additions.
I like how he's still working here.
This storage bay is...
Kirk to Enterprise.
I fail to see the... I fail to see...
Am I missing something? Oh. The hell is this? Alright, let's talk to everyone.
This is a major archaeological find, Captain. I believe the galaxy may actually have cause to thank Harry Mudd.
You can't be serious, Spock.
It would be nice to think that after all the stunts that Harry has pulled, that he would do something right for a change.
This equipment's way out of my league, Jim.
This technology is unbelievable, Mr. Spock. I've never seen anything like it.
It is indeed impressive, Captain. If I were capable of emotion, I would be in awe of this place.
If you're incapable of emotion, how do you know what awe is, Spock?
Got him.
Captain, does this mean that I'm a part of a major archaeological discovery?
You better believe it, Lieutenant.
I don't see why you're complaining about this Mudd guy. Who knows what advances we could get from all this knowledge?
Maybe we can make a spore drive.
This platform contains the control console for the ship's computer library. Data may be accessed by using this console. Nothing to report, Captain. Apparently an information data screen, something like the display readers on the Enterprise. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
Not my area of expertise, I'm afraid. There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor. There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor. There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor. There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
Okay. Spock wanted to use the orb, right?
This seems to activate the ship's computer bank control node. Given the alien's predilection for multiples of 3, it may be possible to use our tricorders to decipher the information carried in these data banks.
That would be quite a find, Jim. This is an alien race unknown to us, and they are certain to have knowledge new to us.
Were the universal translator available, this would be simple.
With the Enterprise out of range, that's not an option, Mr. Spock. What else can you do?
I believe if Dr. McCoy and I conjoin our 2 tricorders, we may be able to process enough sample data to get a basic understanding of the alien's computer system. This will completely tie up both our tricorders for an extended amount of time, however.
There's nothing there requiring...
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report.
How do I combine them together again?
One Starfleet issue science tricorder, a science op. One Starfleet issue medical tricorder to assure that Starfleet doctors make the correct diagnosis.
Both our tricorders are now working on basic processing of the aliens' computer data system. The tricorders are not the equal of the universal translator, but we should be able to retrieve basic information and get an insight into their culture and life systems. I don't believe we could have gotten even this far had we not deduced their fixation on base 6 mathematics and aesthetics. The tricorders are again available for general use. The alien ship's computer data is now accessible from the ship's library. I believe I have downloaded enough information to our tricorders to enable operation of most of the ship's controls, Captain.
All right. We've done it.
Save new game. Too many games save. Save. Replace previous.
Not all topics will necessarily be available, Captain. Nor do I believe we can get full details on all data. The tricorders could only do so much processing. It would be worth our effort to locate the central databanks for delivery to the Corniforos Life Sciences University, I believe.
To say nothing of fulfilling our mandate to seek out new life and new civilizations.
I'm receiving data now, Captain. Most internal and external functions are controlled from the bridge. These include engineering, navigation, communications, and sensors. Weapons functions are controlled from the weapons room. I have found an entry on an experimental long-range weapon booster recently installed, named the Wyo's weapon. It does not alter the power of the primary weapon systems, but it does increase the range at which those weapons are effective. I believe I can produce a picture of a member of their race, Captain.
By all means, Spock.
Oh.
Look at their physiology, Jim. I think this explains the Lashaeans' fascination with 3s and 6s.
It should be no surprise that physiology affects mind and behavior. I would say a 6-fingered, 6-eyed people would naturally develop their sciences and arts around base 6 numerical systems, just as I observed on the bridge.
Medical knowledge is comprehensive and lifespan is extended considerably over archaic expectations, with maintenance of quality of life. Interesting data here about the 6-eyed vision processing in the brain. Their eyesight must have been excellent and almost 300 degrees around.
Oh my.
I believe I have retrieved as much data as I can, Captain.
So we're back in the weapons room.
It would be interesting to analyze them.
Do they pose any threat to us, Doctor?
None seem... I certainly see...
Okay. What did that do, Bones?
Harcourt Fenton Mudd, 3 of the most prominent psychologists in the galaxy, became famous by publishing case studies in sociopathy about him.
The volatile chemicals have evaporated over the time the derelict hung in space. I need to refill the capsule dispenser for the bed to activate and effect a cure on our friend Harry here.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
The capsules slide into the machinery on the bed exactly as they're designed to. I'm telling the program, our physiology is not the same as the aliens' physiology. Don't want it to try to cure us of being human.
That would be too much to hope for, would it not, Doctor?
Particularly when we're talking about Harry Mudd.
Okay.
Harcourt Fenton Mudd.
Okay, Harry, you should start to feel better in a few minutes. Just lie there quietly until you feel like moving.
Oh, give me something for this headache, Doc. A herd of Amari tree elephants landed behind my eyeballs and did a mating dance.
Cool.
Save new game. Cancel. Delete previous. Save new game.
He knows how the computer works, right?
This is the secondary station. With the limited understanding we now have of the library computer data, these controls can now be activated. Available are sensors. The Enterprise is in combat with a number of Elassie pirate ships half a parsec toward the neutron star sector. I read debris identifiable with the pirates, but they continue to harass the Enterprise. Sensors. Navigation. The computer reports this ship is incapable of navigating anywhere at all without major repairs. We are definitely dead in space until the Enterprise returns, Captain. Sensors. Engineering. The engine pods are damaged but still generating power, Captain. Sensors. And done.
Okay.
It appears to be a view screen. This appears to be the primary control panel. Perhaps you would be better equipped to man this station, Captain.
Okay.
Thanks to the library computer data, limited though it is, these primary controls give me access to...
Communications. Scotty, report.
The Elassie pirates have been driven off, Captain. We have damage and injuries among the crew. We just arrived back here a few minutes ago, and we've been trying to raise you on the communicators.
The local star seems to be acting up. Will there be a problem with the transporter? I want you to beam up the landing party, and I also want you to lock onto and beam aboard an alien mechanism we came across.
We can do it, Captain, no problem. At least right now, but the situation is only going to get worse. Are you ready to beam over now?
No, we want to look around some more. We'll call you on this channel when we're ready. Yes, bring us home, Mr. Scott. No, I need to have a word with Harry Mudd before we go.
Well, we probably need to talk to Harry, obviously.
Captain Kirk, I seem to be missing a miracle degrimer. Surely you're not stooping to thievery, are you, Captain?
I was sure you wouldn't miss them, Harry. The patent authority wants these properly registered, and I'm sure you want to do the right thing. No, Harry, we're going to let you keep them to sell to the Elassie at incredible profits so they can use them against Federation authorities. I was sure you wouldn't miss them, Harry. The patent authority wants these properly registered, and I'm sure you want to do the right thing.
Probably this one, right?
What? Where's the profit in that, Captain?
Did you know Stella's still looking for you? What's it worth to you for me not to tell her where to find you, Harry?
Consider it done. You have my word, Captain. Now I'm going to pick up just a few things, insignificant things, really. Then I'll be gone. Farewell, Captain. May your path be always trouble-free until we meet again.
When we meet, Harry, it always means trouble.
Oh, that's it?
We have read your report on the problems at Harapan and evaluate your performance at 55%. You and your crew received 1 commendation points. A
55?
satisfactory performance, Captain, but there's still room for improvement.
What do we
I've
do
wired
wrong?
in that alien contraption to the torpedo system. It should boost the ship's firepower, Captain.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. I only wish you could wire Harry Mudd to a photon torpedo.
While you were away, Captain, I made some travel arrangements that I thought you would approve of.
Travel arrangements?
I think you'll be happy to know that I've arranged for Stella Mudd to meet her long-lost husband on Starbase 7, sir.
Approved, Lieutenant. Take us out of here, Mr. Saru.
Man, we really blew it on the last one. I don't know what we did wrong, though.
Captain's log, stardate 5097.3. Starfleet reports major military activity in the Klingon sector near Krakur, a planet on the edge of Klingon space. Intelligence indicates that the Klingons are mobilizing a large fleet to search for a renegade who is responsible for a disruption of unknown nature on that planet. Federation sensors have found a faint energy trail leading to the planet Zam-4 in the Digifal system. We've been ordered by Starfleet to track down the source of the energy and discovered what happened on Krakur before the Klingon fleet enters Federation space. If we are not successful, the Federation and the Klingon Empire may find themselves at war once again.
All right, well, we're gonna save it
Save
here
new game. Cancel.
for
Delete
today.
previous game. Save new game.
File 1. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Special thanks once again to Worm for supporting the channel. And we're going to be segueing into Disco Elysium in a few minutes. Stay tuned for that. We're going to take a small break. We'll be right back.